Hi, this is Vince Reilly, the internet's reviewer of Stranger Music, Music Nerd. Today I'm not reviewing a CD, but an artist's more recent career. The first odd thing here is that his more recent career really got going back in 1984. It was at this time I was visiting a friend and he said, "Hey Vince, I've got the new Scott Walker album." "Oh really?" I quipped. "And who else? From Andy Williams? Des O'Connor maybe? And what's it called? The Sun Is Going to Shine Evermore." Because to me up until now, Scott Walker was that lanky crooner of the Walker Brothers, a 60s American pop outfit considered so unremarkable for Americans that they had to try their hand in Britain. But my friend Paul said, "No Vince, this record is really interesting." And the last time I'd heard him say that was just before he dropped the needle on Meet the Residents. I'm quite sure that most people, even music lovers, find Scott Walker's music since the 90s unlistenable. And I'd hardly blame them. It's extreme in atonality and intensity. His lyrics are dark and obscure, and his baritone has slid from crooning to an unsettling warble. And what makes it particularly weird is that it isn't avant-garde, which is a classical music tradition, or even from the experimental music scene, because it's still a rock four-piece, electric guitar, bass, drums and vocals, complemented sparingly by strings, synths and samples. But with all great music, it's not the instruments that are particularly interesting, but how you use them. In contrast to the vast majority of songwriters, including myself, he starts writing a song with the lyrics, but he will let these gestate and drift from one theme to another over years and years until he arrives at poems he's personally satisfied with. And these themes explore a world that would have given the painter Francis Bacon a hard-on. Mussolini and his wife slowly rotating on meat hooks. Elvis contemplating the loss of Jessie, his stillborn twin. Then, and only then, would he carefully add music. And as this is complementing the feel of the lyrics, this will equally scare the shit out of you. So why do I like it? Because for what it's trying to achieve, it's perfect. If you pride yourself on liking music that is uncompromising and you think Radiohead are then the bee's knees, try Scott Walker. Much as I love Radiohead, Walker makes them sound like, well, Coldplay. I thank you for listening, value any comments, and Scott Walker, I never sold out. I never sold out.